Over the last 25 years, the industry has changed. The focus has become on safety, there's with the insurance business, with our customers, first and foremost on pretty much everything we do. Even, we start our days out talking about what we're going to do and how it relates to doing it safely, whether it's the equipment, the slings, all the little things that you don't think about that comes into safety.
I want to be completely 100% honest about safety. There's two aspects of it that are the most important. One is your employee safety. Let's be honest, we're spending a lot of time and money investing in these guys and their training and their welfare. Then to have an accident or injury on that job site with an employee takes that employee off the job, makes me have to bring in a new employee, train that employee in what that other employee knows, and then compensate for while that other employee is out. In addition to that, it's the fact that without proper safety, I can't work. I will be removed from whatever job sites I'm on, or the general contractor will use somebody else and go in a different direction.
Safety is an aspect that goes into every constructability, the equipment we use, the productions that we're doing, and the subcontractors that we're soliciting and contracting to help us along the way. They're just as critical. We need to bring them into the fold with an understanding of what our safety expectations are.
The HCSS safety product, we implemented that here within the last year, and that was one of the most recent of the additions to our HCSS suites. We've been tracking that type of program for quite a while on improving the accountability, not only in the field but in the office, and the dissemination of all the material coming in on the office.
HCSS safety actually kind of filled the needs that I needed. It gives me that extra person, that tracking aspect, that coordination aspect, that professional aspect that I need to my safety department without actually having to hire an additional individual to learn a special technology that's overly complicated or very difficult.
The most impressive thing here with safety is everybody's involved. They don't leave it up to a superintendent or a foreman or anybody that. They encourage all employees to be aware of the hazards, to be engaged in all of our meetings, our toolbox safety talks, our dailies, and on an everyday basis.
HCSS safety app and things like that we have, that helps us with the planning when it comes down to safety. Like I said, we have their safety meeting, or we're going to have a crane pick. That all helps us kind of getting our thoughts on the iPad, getting all that information on there, and helps us streamline that activity, helps us streamline the hazards that we're going to be encountering on that particular day, and that helps us smooth things out a little bit.
The fact that we're primarily a wet utility and horizontal streetscape type contractor, we don't have the luxury of putting a nice fence around our projects. We actually have traffic, as I put it, in our back pocket all the time. And we have businesses and residents that we're impacting and affecting, and we have to be proactive with those folks in coming up with a plan to not only construct it per the owner's requirements, but do it safely.
The majority of my company is Hispanic and Hispanic speaking. Majority of them, their understanding of English and their understanding of technology is generally fairly limited. The fact that HCSS safety is not complicated and it is kind of simplified actually allows me to actually teach a construction worker how to use technology and have them use it in the field. That actually makes my job easier and actually saves me so much time.